All right, how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the Church of Chainmail, where we make chainmail. This is a little off. My name's Sean. I run mailworks.com, and I design and sell chainmail themed apparel and accessories, like this hoodie I'm wearing. And I make chainmail, and a lot of it here lately, especially. Currently, we are working on this Veg Vizier bracelet. We've got a Triquetra bracelet I finished earlier. So you can see the Triquetra on my right and the Veg Vizier on the left there. So these are very small. I think the opening in these beads is only 5 millimeters or something. James, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. So I ordered rings to finish this necklace. I wanted to make it longer. In my experience, a necklace needs to be like 2 feet long, minimum. And that's just my preference. When I initially made that, I used what rings I had on hand, and it's just too short. So I'm gonna add some length to it, but I ordered the wrong ring size. Oh, thank you for the follow, guys. Eva, Dan, Michael. Appreciate you. So anyway, I ordered the wrong ring size, and I was looking at them, and I thought, you know, I bet I can make some a different weave out of this ring size. So I was going to return them and purchase what I initially ordered, but I ended up making a 23-inch chain of what's called JPL, which is a twisty spiral pattern that's really cool. And it's currently in the tumbler polishing right now. And that will be added to the growing selection of stuff that I have for sale. I've just got a bunch of supplies in, and I'm finishing, or I'm working on all of these materials that I got and making stuff for sale. I think I finished out 24 bracelets the other day. So as of right now, I got 24 bracelets, 2 necklaces, and 2 dice bags. So I'm sure we'll get to those at some point. Right now, I'm just working on a couple of these smaller bracelets. Hey, Astrid, how you doing? These are... The ring size is 19 gauge, 5/32, if anyone wants to know. Thank you for the share. Thank you for the follow. Right. And then 19 gauge, 9/64 are the 2 ring sizes going into this bracelet right now. Trying to get options updated on your shop? Have fun with that. I have a bunch of store work I gotta do. Mostly design stuff. I'm working on a Veg Vizier, and it's really large, and so my computer can barely handle it. But I do need to crack open the computer and get that done, because... Well, the designs aren't going to put themselves together, so maybe one day. But yeah. Got the infinite options to add on. It is amazing for customization on Shopify, yeah. So you can just add as many options as you want now. That's cool. For variants. Here's the issue with having an infinite number of options with the variants, right? Is that editing all of those becomes a giant time-consuming pain in the backside. I don't know how long you've been working with Shopify, but I have had products with multiple variants, and I get very tired of editing them all. So be sure to use the bulk editor option as often as possible. Hopefully it will save you some time. All right. So, yeah, I did one 23-inch chain earlier, and working on my second bracelet of the day. It's been a productive day. I can't complain. I want to get all this. I say small stuff, but it's a lot of small stuff, right? And so I want to get through it as fast as possible so I can get back to larger projects. But really what I should be doing is setting the small stuff aside and working on the larger projects. But I have gotten an urge to finish all this little stuff, get it up and make videos about it and fun stuff like that. Hey Barb, how you doing? Life's what was it? Someone posted, whenever someone asks me how life's going, I'm no longer gonna say, bland responses like fine. I'm gonna reply with the horrors persist, but so do I. Something like that. I'm just kidding. Life is good. Can't complain. Keeping busy. Had a couple of snow days and stuck inside, and you're doing okay? That's good to hear. Getting some work done. I got some more... 2 more things of rings coming, and then a bunch of shackle clasps coming in for bracelets with larger beads on them. These are the small version, and I've got a larger version of these beads. And so this small bracelet, I could really only put the lobster clasp on. It's not big enough. Where is my shackle clasp? It's too small for this one. If that makes sense. I forgot to put on all my jewelry. They don't call us a winter peg for nothing? Yeah. Other than being stuck inside because it's negative 40. Gross. Gross. Ah. Where you going? So, anyway. Yeah, we're stuck inside here too, but it's only -1, so I can't really complain. It is just miserable. I'm ordering from TRL, but they have a note now on AA that it could take 3 to 4 months to get. Really? Or aren't. I order some stuff from TRL, like the square wire rings. I don't know of anywhere else to get those at the moment that would match the necklace I already have established. Right? So the things I'm willing to order from them are rings that I already have from them in order to try and finish projects that are sitting around already. So 3 to 4 months to get some anodized aluminum seems excessive. However, on par for them. Nice and balmy. No, thank you. You can keep all of it. I'm just not going to make large purchases from the Ring Lord right now. Until I start hearing, little birds chirping about quality materials coming from them again. So there are listed on the Mailworks app 13 or 14 chainmail ring manufacturers. So, take your pick on which one you want to work with. Come on, sorry, this is really tricky. You're so disappointed with the quality you got from them lately? Yep. I hope they turn it around, because, like I said, this isn't 10 years ago where they were the only game in town. There are multiple, and more people are just, resorting to making their own rings, which is eventually the route I want to go. Make as many of my own rings as I can. Chainmail Joe's your new go-to. I've never ordered from them, but I did just add them to the Mailworks app just the other day. I love their beginner kit. I think that's the awesomest idea. It's very well done, well put together. So I'm glad to have them on the app. And let's be honest, TRL crossed the line by deleting their forum, I think. And that's really what I'm mad about. It's like, okay, I couldn't finish a few projects because they changed how they manufactured stuff. That's fine. But the forum was like 10, 15, 20 years of people inputting information. My live has been age restricted. Live registered for 10 minutes. Because nobody's using tobacco. My live's okay. Submit. Okay, weird. Yeah, no, some popped up from TikTok saying my live was restricted for tobacco use. And won't appear or be searchable for 10 minutes, which is odd. It's like, bro, I'm making chainmail. Why does this app not like chainmailers? I don't think the app really likes anybody. I don't know. But I'm on X, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitch, I'm on Facebook, all right now. Pixie Caverns got banned for a week from lives? Really? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not going to stress about figuring it out or not. If I get banned, okay. If I can come back, great. If not, whatever. It's like, that's why I'm on multiple platforms, because if one of them goes down, then I can jump over to another one. It's like, I got my YouTube for all the recording. I don't have many followers on there, but if you're watching, you got a YouTube, you know, why don't you go over there and check it out. Hit that like and subscribe button. And on any other platform that I'm on, all the same username. Excuse me. Help me grow my channels. Pretty please. As I try and breathe. So, anyway. Oh. I have had issues with really just Facebook before. So Twitch and YouTube and X have all been fine. And, you know, you can, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've noticed significant change to the TikTok algorithm and how certain videos pop up on my FYP. So they're definitely messing with stuff in the background, and it could just be that. But it's like, as much as I want to drop certain platforms, it's just easier to come back whenever the ban is over or whatever. And just not let it worry me. So with the Mailworks app, I have, you know, some of my audience has downloaded it, and I can reach out to people there. And I've got the other channels, so it is what it is. I've defended myself as best I can from nonsense like that, and it sucks when it happens, but alright. I love these Josh DiLiberto rings. They go together just like butter. Except for this one. But notice I'm not like adjusting every ring. So most of these are just clean cuts, clean kerf, no barbs, ready to go. They're clean. They're not leaving a mess all over my work pad. Need to get that figured out for multiple streaming options. Hubs is the computer most days. Yeah. So, I use Streamlabs for all of that. And Streamlabs is cool. You can shoot vertically or horizontally out to a number of platforms that you can connect it to. I'm not connected on TikTok because I have to have 10,000 followers, and so that is annoying, but one live at a time, one day at a time, you know. I'll get to 10,000 eventually. One of my videos will pop off and I'll hit 10,000 in a day. I just got to make videos, you know. So yeah, okay. Christmas is over. And can you do it from a phone? They have an app. I don't know how versatile the app is, the Streamlabs app. I have it on my phone. I've never used it. I was like, let me manage my account from my phone, and then I just never did anything with it. So I would imagine, in theory, that if you are streaming from your phone, you've got good signal, that you can do multi-platforms. That's my guess. I could be very wrong. You should not listen to me because I don't know what I'm talking about. But I feel like I'm right. So, and even with the quirkiness of TikTok, right? I still get, 10 times the views on here that I get anywhere else. That's another reason why it's just like, whatever. Excuse me. So what else is going on? Not much. I just mostly did just clean up stuff today. Put the Christmas tree away. Made sure the children and the dogs were fed. And then I was down here working on stuff most of the day. The JPL chain took me quite a bit because the cuts were from the Ring Lord, and the 18 gauge square wire that I ordered, 18 gauge 3/16 square wire, does the JPL weave nicely. I liked it a lot. The issue is that the cuts are poor, which is on par with what TRL is producing right now, and has been for a while. So I don't know how old these rings are, but they're the closures, like, they're closed, and I've got them in the tumbler getting cleaned up, so there's no sharp corners or anything after once it's all said and done. But the kerf it's ridiculous, right? So it's square wire, and so you've got the corners of the square wire that are not lined up, right? And so the edge of the square rings is not matching up. Hope by Friday rings will arrive, so they should keep you busy. There we go. It's crazy the views you can get here. You think more people spend time on this app than others? I do. I don't. Well, I'm on YouTube a lot. But as far as when I am just vegging out mindlessly, I'm on TikTok. I can't stand any of the other platforms. It's like, give me a random video that might make me laugh or I might be interested in. I'm not interested in what someone wrote on their Facebook wall. Or what I mean, I go on there and I like people's pictures and stuff. But I'm not, like, when I scroll on Facebook, I scroll like I'm on TikTok and I skip like a dozen posts. But it's okay because they were all ads or suggestions, and it's like, no, I would like to see what, the people I follow, I want to see what they post. And Facebook is like, no, you will look at what we tell you. You pulled some TRL rings out that you've had for almost 10 years and they're closed so perfectly. Nice. Oh, speaking of old rings, right? Let me put this on here real quick. There you go. And, I don't want to ruin anyone's day and be like, oh, old TRL didn't have any problems, they were perfect, and blah, blah, blah. Because that's not true either. And that new TRL can't come back from this ledge that they're on. Because they could. But we have so many other options now. Okay, Facebook is filled with clickbait and AI while Instagram feels empty. Yeah, I've never enjoyed Instagram. There's a couple people that I follow on there. The zebra people. I don't know what their freaking page name is. Back when John did QC. Yeah, back in the day. If and when I do come across the creators that I enjoy and follow on TikTok, right? Like, that genuinely makes my day. And that happens, you know, far more. I can go 7 or 8 posts, even more, on Facebook to find someone who I follow. And it's like, yeah. Okay, so I've got this full Persian chain made from rings made from full Persian chain, right? So I was kind of playing around with it and one of the other full Persian chains I'm working on right now. And where to go? So I was like, I wanted initially to make sandworm, which is box weave around full Persian. But I think it's probably too tight for that. I might be able to pull it off. But I was like, oh, let's just let's tighten this up somehow, because it's loosey goosey. So I was like, just weaving this random other chain that I have through there. And that doesn't look good, right? But I was playing around with it, so I'm gonna take some time and figure out, right, like how to make that cool looking. You know? Do I just go from here and start weaving it on the inside as well? How much room do I have? And anyway, so this is not as tight as I would like it to be, and I'm gonna add some more stuff to it because I can. I shouldn't stop what I'm doing. I should leave it alone and just move on, but I was fiddling with it the other day and I was like, oh, I should do more with this. This is not, it's cool, right? Ringception pieces are cool. I like them. I like doing them a lot. I want to make some really large ones. But that's coming. All right. So that. Michael, thank you for the follow. That is also the other thing I did today, was come up with that idea. I was looking for a 20 gauge or 22 gauge 1/8 chain to size some pendants I have, and that's all 22 gauge 1/8, but it's all connected, so I couldn't use it. But also I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to do more to that. So all right, we got triquetras, a Valmut, and I think a Valmut, and then some Thor's Hammer looking dealios. Those are going to be cool. I need some smaller ring sizes for some pendants that I have to make necklaces for. But this 19 gauge 5/32 is now my third favorite Byzantine. My third favorite triple connector Byzantine. 18 gauge 3/16, first favorite. 19 gauge 5/32 is my new favorite. And then 20 gauge 1/8 is the other 3 connector Byzantine that, oh man, it's so nice. Yeah, they're cool. They'll make some good bracelets. Someone will like them. And they will want them. So I just got to do more promotion of my stuff, right? Because I work with a couple other people right now, and I'm hoping to add, I got a list right here of other content creators to help promote, you know, the clothing on my website. And I've got, you know, some people that help me right now. But as far as the chainmail stuff, it's all up to me as far as like taking pictures and video and making stuff look good. And I'm terrible at it. But even as bad as I am, 20 gauge 1/10 and 21 gauge 1/8 are your favorite Byzantine sizes. 24 gauge 1/16 too. You have fun with that last size there, John. That is, I need those magnifying glasses I got listed in the tools section of the Mailworks app, right? I'm gonna need those anyway because I can't hardly see nothing anymore. I'm going blind. Getting old. All right. Okay. You got that desk-mounted 1000X camera in? Things as good as the ad is? Nice. 1000X camera, huh? Is that... I'm assuming that's the one you sent me. Waiting on AutoLens to show now. Then tinkering it together. Right on. What have I got something. I want to get something, I don't know if it's what I want exactly, but the Rio Grande drill press, desk mounted drill press. I don't know how powerful that thing is, but it seems super convenient. I need that. I need to... I think once my son is in school, I'm going to drive up to Tandy, because I got to look at some stuff that they have with my own 2 eyes. And I need a couple things from there, so... I think that It's not good torque. We'll share the one you ordered for drilling riveted rings. Swiss machine similar to a Dremel drill. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. For 97 bucks. Well, that's why I was looking at the Rio Grande one, because it's only 75. And if I can get something that works under 100 bucks, I think that's the next tool for my shop. So yeah, send me the link to that. I have 10,000 uses for a drill press, but none. I don't need anything right now. Just later. After I do it with another tool, I'll think, oh yeah, I have a drill press. Alright. And these bracelets, I got lucky with these bracelets figuring out this was not a planned make. I was not planning on making these today. I did not order these rings for this project. This just happened to work out. So that was nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And it's like I had all the supplies, I had the beads, I got the clasp ready to go, and it all worked out. So this was lucky. I got some more of this junk cleared up. My pile o stuff that I'm whittling away at is getting smaller day by day. And the pile of stuff, like once I got the supplies in to finish all the bracelets that I had half made for, I don't know, the last 6 months or something, my pile of stuff that is for sale just quadrupled in size. I was like, oh wow, I need to make room for this. But plenty more to do. Once I get back from... I need to go to Tandy because I need to stop putting this off, right? I need to kick myself in the ass. 3. I need to get the edging leather for the saddlebags, right? Because that guy that was making the lamellar armor, he was edging his lamellar armor with leather, and I was like, oh my god, that's a great idea. I want to put that on the saddlebags in between and sandwich the chainmail in between it and then lace it and put the braid on top of the leather I'm going to add, and it's going to look really good, right? So I'm still hesitant to start drilling through the saddlebag because if I screw it up, it's a very expensive mistake. However, I need to get off my ass and go to Tandy, get the leather, bring it back here, and then get to work on putting those saddlebags together. Because once those are done, it's just the toolkit and the bib, and those are fairly small pieces. So I need leather for the edging. I need some leather cord or leather lace for the dice bags I was working on because the stuff I have is really old. And then I need like a hide, like a quarter hide, or I'll probably just buy a full hide to make the bib for my Road King. And then we'll get on. I need to get back on that project because got a lot of it done really quickly over spring break or over Christmas break, and I want to get back to that momentum. One, two, three. Okay. All right. I think I need a different ring size to end this off. Excuse me. It's like I need I need to do all of that. The toolkit, the bib, the saddlebags. And then I need to get serious about hydro dipping the fenders and the gas tank and the side panels. So I think I can be done with 99% of it by the end of February. I wanted to get the saddlebags done by the end of Christmas. They're mostly done. They just got to get laced on. What kind of leather am I thinking of using? You will toss you leather cord to your package. Got a pile that you never got to using for pouches and no longer make draw pouches. Let me for the... Hang on. For the dice bags that I just finished up the other day, right? I was using this stuff, but this was like leftover from another project. It's worn down. I could revive it with some beeswax and some more dye, but I don't want to do that. So, if you have some spare stuff, you know, I'll use it, but don't throw it in there if you just want to keep it on hand. You never know when you're going to make a draw pouch. I always say that, yeah, I don't make them either, but I just made 2, so. Actually, I've made like 3 or 4 here in the last couple months. I've made like 7. 7 jelly cubes. 4 or 5 dice bags, 8 or 9 balls, like juggling balls, and you know, just some shapely spheres. And it's like, I'm more skilled than this. I can make other things, I promise. You have sorted 16 different types and assorted thicknesses. Nice. What size is that ring? Is that 7/32? Yeah, let me grab one of these. Well, I better grab 2. Might as well just grab the whole bag, right? A milk crate of them. A handful won't hurt the pile. Fair enough. I really only need 2. Alright. Where are we at here? And that's that. 2 bracelets done. One with Vegvizir on them, or one with the Valmut on them, and one with some Triquetras. Is it just me, or is that Valmut hard to see? There. All right. And the nice thing about figuring out that I had rings that would work with these beads is that it uses up some of the rings I have on hand. But I have a ton. I have a ton of these, and I'll still be able to make at least one like 24-inch necklace out of it. So I'll have a nice Byzantine necklace here soon. Maybe 2. We'll see. All right. like I've got this, I've got a coif, I've got an inlay, I've got a ringception piece to work on, all within reach. Loads of fun stuff. And then tomorrow it's just going to be me and the dog after I take the kid to school, so I should have a good amount of time to knock some stuff out. You know what else I need to do? So I've got 3 tables next to me full of either supplies, finished stuff, or stuff I'm working on, right? And one of the things that I have is some Lego sets from a long time ago that are just missing 2 or 3 pieces. And I went to Mini Bricks and Figs. Mini Bricks and Figurines, or Mini Bricks and Figs, whatever it's called. And I dug out, you know, as many of the missing pieces as I could find. And then I'm going to go to I think it's Bricklinks, and order the rest. So I think that's like $10, and I can get those 2 projects off of my table. Those are probably the cheapest, quickest projects I have. I should try and do that tomorrow. Come on. I also have just, oh man, so much random crap. It's almost like it's a craft area. Building blocks is a good one for custom Legos. Okay. One of the things I'd like to do is, and I think I've mentioned this before, is help the chainmail world develop to be more like the Lego world, right? Where there's more refined kits. There's an easier inlay program where you can just upload a picture and it churns out how many rings you need, you know, in what weave and what dimension, and a way to 3D model your ideas. Because Lego has all of that. And a very dedicated customer base. And the concept of building Lego and making chainmail are very similar in a number of areas, right? It's very tactile. Crayola sounds like the company to partner with for ring colors and kits to kids. You think so? Crayola, huh? Wow. I haven't thought so big as to partner with anyone. I just think that some like there's room for development inside the world of chainmail that would really help out the growth, I think, of this hobby. Hell, my nose. Oh my goodness, what is, okay. What is the dang fabric place? It's on here. Where's my link to it? Not in there. Not in there. Spoonflower. Okay, y'all know what Spoonflower is? It's a website where you upload your designs and then order a proof, and then they'll publish them. People. So I had to learn how to do some stuff first before I can upload anything. But that's one of the things I want to do, right? So that cosplayers and LARPers have access to chainmail, high quality chainmail printed material, because what I've seen, the stuff on there is not, I don't know if it's not high quality, but it's just like boring gray. So, and you know, I'm no one to judge anyone else for what designs they put on up on their website, right? Because I'm terrible with color, but also there is room for improvement in that area. Maybe a coloring book of weaves for that anyone can color out their design. I don't know how well that'd work, but there's a lot of things that other brands have done that don't exist in the chainmail community, or aren't prolific in the chainmail community. I think that I would like to help build that out for people. Anyway. One day. There was someone, I don't really know the guy, I guess he started following me real quick. And he's like saying how I inspired him to go live, and I wonder how his stream's going. If you could do notebooks with black and white mail weaves, you bet folks would order them. I know a few folks that do it in just graph paper. Yeah. I should be able to figure that out. You know? There's a bunch of stuff I want to do, but I am one person, and it's like, I like weaving and making stuff more than I like sitting down and figuring out the process of how to do stuff. Hope that makes sense. So I need to sit down and do stuff and get stuff done and get stuff set up, because that would, further along all the stuff that I'm talking about. But then I get distracted because I have my pliers on my desk and rings, and I'm like, oh, let me just kind of work on this, and I'll also do that other thing while I work on this, and then work never gets done. That's what happens. I do have one thing that I have to do. I gotta renew my nursing license. And there's some kind of... I was supposed to sign up for a new system that the state of Wisconsin implemented last year. So, I gotta do that. I neglected to do it last month. So now I gotta go and figure out what it is I was supposed to go do. But... And I don't work in nursing or otherwise, so, but also I spent a lot of time earning that license, and I don't want it to let it lapse, just in case I ever do go back to working in the medical field. Highly unlikely as that may be, knock on wood. So I do need to do that. But nothing else is particularly urgent. Yeah, I hate the freaking angle. Of my tripod and my ring light. The angle's just wrong, and no one can really see what I'm working on. The comments hide what I'm working on. So for anyone watching, if you haven't been hanging out, I've been working on bracelets like these. One's got a triquetra, the other's got a Valmont on it, and then the ones I'm working on right now, little Thor's hammers all the way around, little Mjolnirs all the way around, I guess I should state it that way. That's actually what they are. 1, 2, 3. So I got one more bracelet to make, and then I actually have a bunch more bracelets to make, but I'm not going to delve into that tonight. Got some supplies coming in, and we'll get to work on all those other bracelets here in a bit. I need to make like a display for right here, so everybody can see all the stuff that I recently made that's for sale. But I don't need another project right now. I don't know. I'm pretty sure these rings will fit doing the same thing as the other two bracelets. We'll see. I just realized I might have to change up my plan here. Hopefully it works just fine. These are a little longer than the other beads, is it? Yeah. Okay. All right, that's not too bad. This worked. No, see, that's okay. Hang on. I feel like this just lied to me. Sorry, I'm trying to think and weave at the same time and it doesn't always work out. So let's try that again the way I wanted to do it the first time. Two. I just need to be able to get one more ring in there and oh, where'd you go? There it is. These want to be pains in the butt. This is gonna work. It'll be fine. I'll get there. Has anybody else seen Godzilla -1? I took my kiddo to go see it and he got scared. I don't know if I mentioned this previously, but like the first scene where you really get to see Godzilla, I think the issue was that he had to read what was going on and how destructive Godzilla was, and that made him really uncomfortable. Right? Because Godzilla -1 is only in Japanese, which is, it's kind of cool, kind of a neat aspect of that movie. Oh wow, this is annoying. So when he read how destructive Godzilla was, my son became very upset, right? Because he had to read all the subtitles, and I had to leave the movie. I thought he'd be okay with the Godzilla movie, but apparently not. Yay, I did it. I told you it would work. Did it. Sweet. Anyway, so I only made it halfway through Godzilla Minus One, and I have to go back at some point and finish the movie. Or I would like to anyway. For some reason I didn't watch any trailers for it. I just assumed it was a Godzilla versus Kong movie. But and I guess there's another Godzilla versus Kong coming out. You saw the Mario movie with the kids, and your youngest was scared of the blue star being morbid in his cage. Yeah. I love the Mario movie. The Sonic movies and the Mario movie. It's like, those are... I thought they were very well done for kids' movies. It's like I've watched them multiple times now. You know, not like when my kid was little and we would just watch the same movie over and over and over again, right? But I've seen them, Sonic and Mario, 2 or 3 times now. And I've liked it every time. So I keep trying to get my kid to watch like movies I watched in the 80s growing up. And it's going to be fun when he gets to an age where like he'll be able to watch Predator and Rocky and maybe not RoboCop. But Terminator, right? And they mesh together. Sonic made the Mushroom Kingdom prosper in one of the zones he warps through in the Sonic movie. Yeah. Oh, my eyeball. Yeah, Judge Dredd. You know, just overtly violent 1980s action films. So I want to sit down with my kid and watch a bunch of those. Because I think he'll enjoy them. Lord knows he loves shooting his friends on Fortnite. So once he gets a little older, sit down with him and watch a couple of those. It's like, I don't know how many 80s films we have access to, but it's a few. I don't know if I've ever seen Machine Gun Girl. Desperado. Antonio Banderas and Selma Hayek. And Machete. There's Machete in that one. I don't remember. But we watch a lot of 80s Christmas movies. trying to get. Is Machine Gun Girl a Quentin Tarantino film? And is she played by the girl that played like Dominic Toretto's girlfriend in Fast and the Furious? Because if that's the case, then I think I've seen advertisements for it. Just over the top. Over the top violence. Yeah. So I have a lot of those movies on hand in physical form, right? The adult, like films from my childhood that were, just violent action movies like Braveheart and I think I have Legends of the Fall. Those are some tear jerkers. But Predator, Terminator, movies that I grew up watching with my dad when I was too young to watch, and my dad would let me watch them anyway, right? What I don't have is like Batteries Not Included. I've got The Princess Bride, but I don't have what's the one where the kids take the spinny wheel thing and take it into space? Oh, that one's gonna kill me. Oh, what is that one? I don't have Neverending Story, right? Not that I necessarily want my kid to watch that one. There's just films that I grew up watching. I don't have in physical form. I don't know necessarily of any way to get them, but I would like to sit down. I actually have a copy of Legend. I don't have Neverending Story or Time Bandits. I don't know if I've seen Time Bandits. It's like there's 80s movies and then there's 90s movies like The Three Ninjas and The Ninja Turtles and whatever, Bloodsport. There's a overly violent action movie that's not, based in any reality, but it's fun. I watched a lot of those. Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. But yeah, Legend was one of the ones that I made sure to have a copy of. I think we've watched The Karate Kids. I think we have watched that. Trying to think. What other movies did I grow up on that I want to share with my child that I don't already have a copy of? I might have a copy of Willow. Out of the way, Peck. Yeah, I think I have a copy of Willow. I don't think my son's seen it. I don't think he could watch it. I think that witch would scare him too much. I should make him watch it. That's a good one. He's old enough. There is... I'm trying to think of movies that I actually have. Yeah, it's why Godzilla doesn't bother us, because everything we grew up on was a lot. And Godzilla -1, it's I think it's PG-13, right? And the Godzilla looked, pretty fake. The first scene where he comes out of the water and attacks mainland Japan is pretty cool, right? I thought it was really well done. But you could tell, like, he's fake looking. So, I don't know. It's like I try to be a good parent and not expose my kid to terrible stuff, right? And so I think I was definitely, I don't know, I can't talk a whole lot because I got scared of Ghostbusters when I was 7, and I have not liked scary movies since, right? Because Ghostbusters was too old for me to understand that it was a comedy. I didn't think it was funny. I thought it was scary, right? So, like, I can't watch horror movies now. Which, I mean, I can. I have sat through some. But, like, it would never be my pick of movie to get her to watch. It's like I got scared. I was 7 years old. My friend was watching Ghostbusters 2. We finished the movie, and I got scared, and I had to go home. I couldn't stay the night. Fortunately, I lived like 10 seconds up the hill, or 10 seconds down the hill from my friend, so they just said go home. Actually, I think my dad came and got me, but... Oh, that one went much smoother than the other one. Okay. That's nice. Alright, second bead wasn't problematic at all. Oh, man, I'm trying to remember the name of the movie where the kids build... It's 3 boys, I think, 3 or 4, and they build a spaceship, and they go into space, and they meet some aliens, but the aliens are actually in their parents' car. And so, like, while the kids are being interrogated by the kid aliens, the dad alien shows up and yells at the kid aliens for traveling too many light years away or something like that. And I want to say it begins with an E. But that's okay. Where are we at here? No, a couple more minutes here. Got a bunch of work done, so I'm happy. This bracelet and what I need to do. I should plan out my day for tomorrow. I need to renew my nursing license. That should be a priority, right? It's not really. I have until the end of February, but I should get it done. Okay? So that I don't have to think about it anymore. For 2 years. And then, what else do I need to do? Finish this bracelet. I'll probably finish this bracelet tomorrow morning. Okay, fine, great. Then I need to go to Tandy Leather. Right? That's my goal. Go to Tandy Leather and pick up a hide, a whole hide, a portion of a hide for the motorcycle bib, a leather for the edging around the saddlebags, some leather cord that I need for some dice bags, and then look around and see what else they got, right? So once that's done, then I should come home and I should immediately start working on the saddlebags, and I should work on nothing else until those are laced in. That is what I should do tomorrow. And of course, take the kid to and from school. No practice tomorrow night, so I'll probably stream. I should stream while I'm working on the saddlebags. That'd be good. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. I can't think of anything else that I need to go get or do tomorrow specifically. Right? But if I get that done, I'm okay with that. You know? All right. I need to get in my truck and brave the winter frigidness, the frozen wasteland that is Wisconsin. Oh, and you know what? I'm still waiting on 2 more packages to come in, so might be getting those tomorrow after this long holiday weekend. I don't know. I don't have a fixed date for those, but should be here soon. Everything's coming together. I'm just happy with the amount of work I've gotten done lately. How many finished products are showing up, you know? I think I'll feel better when I finish a couple of these larger projects. I really feel like I'm getting somewhere. Oh, you know what else I need to do tomorrow? I've got a bunch of people to email to contact about working with. That is another thing that I have to get done tomorrow. That is a kind of an ever-present, constant thing. But I think everything that I need ordered has been ordered for right now. I want to get this bike project done by spring. Because once all the chainmail's on the bike, if I can get the body of the bike hydro dipped, that's great. But if not, I'll still have a bunch of chainmail on there to ride around with and go show people. So that'll be fun. All right. One more thing. I gotta order rings for necklace. Full Persian. I got the 18 gauge 3/16 rings to finish this necklace, but this necklace is 20 gauge 3/16, right? And so I turned the 18 gauge 3/16 into some nice a JPL chain, and I still need to order the rings to finish this. So I got to remember to do that. I need to do that tomorrow. All right. Nope. 2. So I got my Christmas tree down today, so shouldn't be too much house cleaning this week. I say that, and then, you know, the dog will make a mess or something. It's almost guaranteed. Alrighty, everyone. Where are we at here? So, if you're watching and you want to know more about what I'm doing, my name's Sean, and I make chainmail, and I design chainmail themed apparel and accessories like this skull hoodie I'm wearing right now. And I'm working on these Byzantine chains with some Mjolnirs, some Triquetras, and some, let me turn these around, Valnets on them. I'm trying to show you off, you dumb bead. There. So, if you're interested in learning about making this, you can check out the link tree in my bio. There's a link to the Mailworks app for Google and Apple, which has all the resources I would have wanted when I started almost 3 decades ago now. So go check that out. And if you want to support the channel, you know, go to mailworks.com and get yourself something nice. The giant chainmail themed snug hoodie is pretty popular right now, as well as I think the chainmail onesie is gonna pick up speed. So I need to offer that in more colors. People need like giant purple chainmail onesies. All right, but I am gonna shut it down for the night. It's 10 o'clock. I got a few more things I got to do before tomorrow morning. So go check out the Mailworks app. Go check out the Mailworks store. Oh, excuse me. And if you're if you're interested, right, in the Triquetra bracelet or the Valnut bracelet or the Valnut bracelet, I can talk, I know words, or the Mjolnir bracelet, right? Please just message me and I will be in touch. Okay? You all have a wonderful evening. I'll talk to you all later. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you all. Bye. All right. John, if you're still watching, thanks for hanging out, buddy. And everyone else, the link to the Mailworks app is on the Mailworks page. I need to switch that around and just add my link tree everywhere. Add link tree, add my link tree everywhere. That would make more sense than just my website. So if you want to learn more about chainmail, go to the Mailworks page. There's a link to the Mailworks app in there, and you can download it, or just search Mailworks on Google or Apple. And if you want to see more of this content and give me the resources I need to continue to make chainmail and bring people into the Church of Chainmail, please go to my store, mailworks.com, and get yourself something nice. Anyway, I appreciate all of you hanging out. You all have a wonderful evening. I'll talk to you all later.